Let's be honest, just a few years ago, humanoid robots were stage props. Impressive, yes, but impractical. That's changing fast. In this video, we're diving into how Foxconn and Nvidia just unveiled a robotic nurse built for real hospitals, already assisting live patients in Taiwan. How Singapore's top security firm, Certis, brought in its first humanoid robot to explore public-facing patrols. And how a US startup backed by $27 million in funding is gearing up to send humanoid welders into one of the world's toughest work environments, shipyards. You'll also see the launch of Titan, a rugged industrial robot built to survive solar farms, mining sites, and even space, and a powerful new control system from Carnegie Mellon that teaches humanoids to push, pull, and lift with real-world force and balance. The era of robotic labor isn't theoretical anymore. It's rolling in on hospital floors, it's patrolling malls, it's welding steel in shipyards and carrying payloads on factory lines. Let's talk about it, starting with one of the most advanced medical robots ever built. Just unveiled at Computex, Nurabot isn't your typical hospital robot. It's the result of a powerful collaboration between Foxconn, Nvidia, and Kawasaki, with deep integration into Taiwan's Taichung Veterans General Hospital, and it's poised to redefine frontline healthcare as we know it. Unlike the tray-toting service bots of the past, Nurabot is fully autonomous, emotionally aware, and intelligently reactive. Built on NVIDIA's Jetson Orin platform and equipped with holoscan sensor processing, it can safely navigate hospital environments, track patients' vital signs, and even adjust its behavior based on what it learns over time. That's not hype. It's already doing this in live trials. The AI backbone of Nurabot includes FoxBrain, a large language model that allows the robot to process natural language and interact meaningfully with patients and medical staff. It doesn't just carry out instructions, it understands them. It remembers patient routines, flags anomalies in vitals instantly, and assists with physical movement, medication delivery, and emotional support. And the timing couldn't be more critical. With global healthcare systems under strain and a projected shortfall of 4.5 million nurses by 2030, Neurobot is Foxconn's high-tech answer to a human crisis. It's already being tested in multiple hospitals across Taiwan, including Baishatun Tong Hospital and Cardinal Tien Hospital. Nurses report less physical fatigue and more time for complex care. Patients say it feels like someone is always around to help. But this is just the beginning. Foxconn plans to evolve Neurobot's capabilities with multilingual support, facial recognition, and even patient lifting functions, bringing us one step closer to a future where robots are not just assistants, but trusted members of the care team. But while Foxconn's Nurabot is already transforming patient care inside hospitals, another kind of humanoid is quietly preparing to take its place in the public sphere, this time not as a caregiver but as a guardian. In Singapore, security and tech innovation have always gone hand in hand. And in May 2025, that legacy took a futuristic leap forward when Certis, one of the region's largest integrated security providers, officially received its first humanoid robot, developed in collaboration with emerging robotics firm Agibot. Unlike industrial bots locked behind closed doors, this humanoid is designed for human-facing roles, welcoming visitors, monitoring facilities, and eventually performing frontline security tasks. But Certis isn't rushing this rollout. The robot is currently undergoing rigorous evaluation inside controlled environments, where it's being tested for 3 key applications: building security, customer service, and facilities management. What truly sets this effort apart is Mozart, Certis's AI-driven orchestration platform that coordinates complex multi-service operations in real time. This humanoid isn't just a standalone machine. It's part of a broader, intelligent ecosystem designed to synchronize tasks between robots, human staff, and digital infrastructure. The goal? To explore how humanoids can augment human teams, not replace them. It's a reflection of Singapore's broader strategy under the National Robotics Program, which supports responsible robotics deployment in areas ranging from logistics and cleaning to elder care and defense. For now, the humanoid remains in a trial phase. But the implications are clear. In a country facing labor shortages and rising service expectations, Certis isn't experimenting for novelty. It's building a model for what augmented urban service work could look like, where robots don't just stand by, but stand ready. While some robots are easing the burden in hospitals and others are quietly preparing for frontline public service, a third kind of humanoid is being engineered for something far more rugged: the industrial frontlines. And no one is tackling that challenge with more firepower than Persona AI. Founded by a team of robotics veterans from NASA, Nauticus Robotics, and Figure AI, Persona AI is not just another Silicon Valley moonshot. In 2025, the Houston-based startup closed a massive $27 million pre-seed round, one of the largest early-stage raises in robotics this year. Their mission? To create humanoid robots strong and agile enough to work side by side with humans in some of the world's most demanding environments, starting with shipbuilding. Persona's flagship initiative is a multi-phase partnership with HD Hyundai, HD Korea Shipbuilding and Offshore Engineering, and South Korea's robotics firm Vazel. The goal is to develop AI-powered humanoids capable of advanced welding and structural assembly inside massive shipyards. Persona handles the robot design and core AI, Vazel builds specialized welding tools and test facilities, and HD KSOE will deploy and validate the robots in real-world maritime conditions. And they're not selling robots, they're renting them. Persona's robotics-as-a-service model lets industrial clients deploy humanoid labor without the multi-million-dollar capital investment. It's automation that scales, fast, flexibly, and affordably. The first commercial-ready prototypes are expected by the end of 2026, with live deployments across HD Hyundai shipyards in 2027. This isn't theoretical, it's funded, tested, and backed by the world's largest shipbuilder. For industries plagued by labor shortages, dangerous conditions, and escalating costs, Persona AI isn't just offering innovation, it's offering relief in the form of robotic muscle, ready to reshape the future of heavy work. From shipyards to the stars, the next wave of robotics isn't just about intelligence, it's about endurance. And few machines embody that shift better than Titan, the flagship industrial robot from RoboForce. Unveiled earlier this year, Titan isn't built for labs or showrooms, it's designed for the real world, the hot, hazardous, and high-risk zones that most robots and many humans struggle to survive in. Think solar farms in scorching heat, mining operations deep underground, massive manufacturing floors, and eventually off-world construction. Titan is being positioned as the Swiss Army knife of rugged robotics. What makes Titan stand out is its modular design and AI-native architecture. The robot's hardware can be reconfigured with wheeled or tracked bases, custom arms, and job-specific attachments. Under the hood, it's running intelligence that isn't tacked on as an afterthought. It's baked directly into the machine. The entire system revolves around 5 perfected movements: pick, place, press, twist, and connect. These primitive actions may sound simple, but together they cover over 90% of industrial labor tasks. On the performance side, Titan delivers where it counts. 1mm precision, 40 kilograms of payload capacity, and an 8-hour runtime on a single charge. In other words, it can work a full shift with human-level strength without needing a break. Fueled by $15 million in funding, RoboForce has already launched pilot programs in sectors from manufacturing to space tech. Their Silicon Valley HQ is expanding fast, with new testing facilities and an aggressive roadmap of feature upgrades. RoboForce's message is clear: Titan isn't a prototype, it's a workforce. And as industries scramble to fill the gap between labor shortages and automation, Titan is already stepping in to carry the load, literally and figuratively. While the commercial world focuses on deploying robots into hospitals, cities, and shipyards, the academic frontier is quietly solving one of the hardest challenges in robotics: teaching humanoids to move like humans, with force, balance, and coordination. That's exactly what Carnegie Mellon University's Falcon Control Framework is designed to do. Developed by CMU's Learning and Control for Agile Robotics Lab, Falcon, short for Force Adaptive Loco Manipulation Control, represents a breakthrough in how humanoid robots learn to walk, push, pull, lift, and stay upright all at the same time. It's built on a dual-agent AI system, where one model controls the robot's legs and another controls the arms. What sets it apart is that these agents share data in real time, allowing the entire system to remain stable even when the robot is under intense physical stress. The results are already impressive. In lab tests, Falcon-powered humanoids, including the Unitree G1 and Booster T1, were able to apply up to 100 newtons of force, about 30% of their body weight, without tipping over or losing precision. Whether it's opening a heavy door, pulling a cart, or lifting a load off the ground, these robots can now perform with measurable strength and balance in unpredictable environments. But Falcon isn't without limitations. It still struggles with torque-heavy tasks like twisting tools, and it doesn't yet account for forces applied through other parts of the body, like leaning against a wall or bracing with a shoulder. Researchers are already working on the next phase, adding multi-contact reasoning and torque-aware learning to broaden the robot's real-world capabilities. Still, as humanoid robots inch closer to commercial deployment, it's breakthroughs like Falcon that make true physical intelligence possible, not just for robots that think, but for robots that act. So what does it all mean? From hospitals to shipyards, from shopping centers to space, robots are no longer confined to labs or sci-fi films. They're being trained to walk, work, and think alongside us. Whether it's Foxconn's Nurabot tending to patients, Certis's Humanoid preparing to greet guests, or Titan lifting industrial payloads on solar farms, these machines aren't just performing tasks, they're adapting to the world in real time. And while startups like Persona AI are deploying robotic welders to solve labor shortages, researchers at Carnegie Mellon are solving the deeper problem. How do you make a machine that moves through the world with the grace and power of a human? This is the quiet revolution, robots built not to entertain us but to support us, to take on the dangerous, the repetitive, the impossible, to fill the gaps in a global system stretched thin by aging populations, worker shortages, and rising expectations. But here's the bigger question: what happens when they don't just help us, but surpass us in strength, endurance, and maybe even decision-making? That future isn't decades away. It's being prototyped today, in hospitals, in factories, in the very cities we live in. So the next time you pass a cleaning bot, a delivery droid, or a security kiosk, don't just ask what it's doing, ask what comes next. Because the real story of robotics isn't about machines replacing people. It's about redefining what work, care, and presence look like in an AI-powered world. See you in the future?